My name is Jeff. I'm with EasyMRP, and we are going to continue with our utility modules series of videos. I believe this is video number 4, I believe. And we are going to start with the currency conversion. So EasyMRP, you can convert currencies on purchase orders and convert currencies on sales orders. The conversion is very simple. So what we're going to do is, you see how we have the Japanese yen and we have the Japanese yen symbol, and we have that conversion rate. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reproduce this line. So I'm going to demonstrate this in a little different way. I'm going to go ahead and select this, and I'm going to delete it. And the reason why I'm doing this is I want to show you how we get our symbols and how we get our conversion rates. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Add, and I've got it right here. This is our conversion rate for Japanese conversion, I believe. Is that the euro? Let's see. Back this up. So right here, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy Japanese, put it in my field. I'm also going to type in the currency symbol, the currency of itself, and then here we have our symbol. And I am going to go back to that website, and I'm going to go ahead and select that, and I am going to copy the symbol and paste it, and back to our webs to our conversion. I want to actually see our currency conversion. So we just go. And it is 111-93. And I am going to select Save. Now, one thing I want to bring to your attention is, you're wondering, well, we paste this. Why can we paste it in there? It's not in the system. Well, EasyMRP is identifying the currency as a yen. However, on your purchase order or your sales order, we want the symbol to appear instead of the word yen. So EasyMRP is associating the currency to the symbol. We can interface you to online to where these rates would update. However, we have found it to be more efficient if you do a 30-day rate change, like every 30 days, make a change in your rates. Work itself out in the aggregate. However, if you've got to have up-to-date rates, we will work with you, and we will set up that trigger for updating your currency rates. So anyhow, I'm going to go back here. So you can add, you can delete, you can save. Here is our indicator, so I can toggle down. If you notice, it changes the focus. I can go to the top of the list or the bottom of the list. Then you can literally have tens of thousands of different currencies. Now let's create a user account. Very simple. We have access level 1, which is read only, access level 2, which is read write, access level 3, which is administrative. Read write means you can actually make changes in the database. Read means you cannot make any changes. And administrator, the only real difference between the administrator over the other two, or more so read write user, is that they have access to the utilities module. So that's really the So I'm going to add a new user, and we're just going to add Jeff, and I want a level 3, and I'm going to go ahead and save it. Record saved, and again I can toggle through my records, go to my top of my list to the bottom of my list and toggle back up. I can print out my list. I can preview my list of all my users. So that's how easy it is to create a user. You don't really need we keep the passwords hidden. However, we do have a couple clients that want certain people to be able to see the password. However, you really don't need to, because you can change their password. You can lock them out, change it to a password that you recognize, and then you can enter their account. Change part number. So what I'm going to do is change from current part number. We'll go comp 1. Change to new part number, and we'll go comp 6. And I'm going to change that part number. Okay to change comp 1 to comp 6. Yes. Now that made a global change throughout all of EasyMRP. It changed all the purchase orders. It changed all the sales orders, everything that's in WIP. It changed everything that's new demand, even finished products, and the bills of materials. So it's global. I'm going to go ahead and change it back, because what I did is I just now orphaned a lot of. I didn't orphan anything. That's wrong. That's what's preventing us from creating orphans, and that's why you want to use this utility to change the part number and not Part Master to change it. Because if you change it in Part Master, you're going to create a lot of orphans. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to go to comp 6, and I'm going to change it back to comp 1. Hit change. Pretty simple. Activate accounting. EasyMRP has its own accounting system. I can show that to you right down here in accounting. As you can see, customers, vendors, account types, inventory types, terms, taxes, quantity discount. Viewer, those are always available to you, but here's all the grayed out stuff with the accounting, and this is very robust accounting, and it's specific for manufacturers. Activate QuickBooks. We'll give you a code. It'll activate your QuickBooks. Interface. Activate SolidWorks interface. This is the actual interface. We leave it turned on this way, and we call it activating the interface, because if I run this right now, I can't import any files. Those batch files aren't created. So what we would do is, if you want us to be able to import CAD files, doesn't matter which CAD it is, it could be SolidWorks or any of the others, and it doesn't, the CSV could be pipe delimited, comma delimited, however you want to set it up, but we build your batch files. We set them up on we send you those batch files, and then you can start importing the files. And this does add a new product to the part master list, brings in all of your routings if it's appropriate, brings in all of your workstations, it brings in all of your bills of materials, and so on and so forth, even your references. So find import file, it launches you out to find your file. Then when you find your file, you just select import, and you will watch these start coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and exit to our main menu. And back into utilities, activate work order automation tool. We keep this, you call us, we'll give you a code for it. We like to keep this turned off. We want you to get to using the manual process in the supply side for creating your work orders so that you understand it. And then after you understand it, then we activate the work order automation tool. And activate easy accounting. Same thing as activating our, if you have an accounting system that we need to interface you to, doesn't matter if it's Sage, whoever it is, we can do it. And I believe that is all of the utilities. Our next video is going to be on the bills of materials. If you have any questions, please give us a call. Our number is 1-800-617-1684, or email us at info@e-z-mrp.com.